Hey folks, it's Vic Noble here, and this is me on the right as you're facing this, along with my partner and our lead coach, Darko Ali, who has been such a force behind this service for over 6 years now. As we wrap up another year of trading and my 18th year since starting our Coach's Corner service, geez, that's hard to believe, but it's been a great journey that I've just really loved. And along the way, this service has evolved. And because this is a service that's all about teaching others to trade profitably, one of the most important things I've tried to pay particular attention to is how to impart the right information to traders in the most effective and the most efficient way. So in this video, I want to pass along what I believe is the very, very best way to get your trading on the right path as we head into 2024. Now, we have two services. We have a short-term trading service, which is scalping and day trading, which is what I look after. And then we have our longer-term trading, which is looked after by my partner, Darko. And this is mostly swing trading. There's a little bit of position trading, but it's pretty much all swing trading. And what's important to know is that the methodology that we use, and this is very important to understand, the methodology that we use to find trades is identical, no matter what the trading style is. Could be short-term, could be long-term. And the question I get asked so often from people who are considering joining our service is, which service is the best one for me to join? Now, you might think that I would say short-term trading, that's because that's what I do mostly. But despite the fact that over the years I've been mostly a short-term trader, what I've really learned from Darko is that learning to trade longer term is far, far easier. And he came to this realization along his own journey. Because if you guys have been around for a while, any of you, you might remember that when he first joined excuse me, as our lead coach back in 2017, he was only trading short term, just like me. But Darko's incredible passion for learning and his desire to take a longer term trading approach in order to free up more time in other areas of his own life led him to only trading longer term for the past 3 years or so now. And I tell you, what an absolute game changer it's been for him and for anyone actually who took the pending order trades that he points out to our members in his PMA videos, his pre-market analysis videos. And anyone could take these trades, of course, because Darko shows the pending orders in advance, never after the fact. So back to the question about the best service to join and the best way to learn, I almost always tell people to join Darko's long-term trading service. So why is long-term trading best for learning? Well, the reason for saying this is because when you're learning to trade, short-term is much more difficult. Than compared to longer term, of course. And I say that for a couple of reasons. But I want to tell you a few of the big reasons for me saying this. First of all, you need to have a solid background in price action reading no matter what your trading style. Okay? And with short-term trading, because price moves much more quickly than with long-term trading, it becomes very challenging, very overwhelming in a hurry, especially if you're watching multiple currency pairs. Okay. Secondly, many traders think that there's going to be way more short-term trading opportunities than long-term, and there's just that kind of expectation. And it's easy to get sucked into the very flawed belief that if you'll just trade more, you'll make more money. Well, that's simply not the case, and in fact, it's usually the opposite. Okay. And listen, please don't think that you're not going to get lots of swing trading opportunities. Actually, I can tell you that Darko has had a lot of swing trades this past year, certainly enough to keep our traders busy and engaged and profitable, yet in a relaxed way because there's lots of time to execute trades. And in fact, if you ask Darko, he'll tell you that he gets more trades now with longer-term trading than he did with short-term trading. And one of the reasons for that is because, say there's 27 currency pairs. Well, you can look over all of those pairs with no problem when you're going over longer term setups. You have lots of time using higher time frames. Whereas trying to look after and look over 27 pairs with short term trading is very, very tough unless you got to really know what you're doing. And another third point I'll make here is that trading requires a very, very focused mindset for short-term trading for a much longer time than with longer term. Let me clarify that. What I mean exactly by that is that if you're entering on a 15 or a 5-minute chart, you better be prepared to have your full attention on the screen or you're going to miss trading opportunities. Okay? Believe me, trying to watch multiple currency pairs for short-term trading can be very challenging. And don't forget, with very short-term trading like scalping, there is a limited time window during the day, which is the active trading sessions. Those are the most ideal for trading, considering volume, liquidity, and decent price movement. So you need to be available during those time windows for trading, for short-term trading, and not everybody's able to do that. So we're heading into a new year, and I can tell you firsthand that there is nobody more excited about that than Darko. And that's because his evolution as a trader has only gotten better. And if you've been in his service, you know exactly what I'm talking about. His ability to pick out great winners has just skyrocketed. 2023 is going to mark Darko's very best year ever. And I know that he is super confident that 2024 is going to surpass 2023. And it's easy to be that excited about trading when you're consistently profitable and with a positive track record that's gotten better and better every single year. Okay, like you can't just get lucky for over 6 years, right? Just think about that. So you can imagine why it's easy for Darko to have that much confidence. By the way, I want to make a point. When I say a positive track record, that always assumes that the trades that he pointed out in his PMA videos that he puts out twice every week were actually taken and that they were managed impeccably the way that we teach. Otherwise, obviously, you won't get those kind of results. So back to the theme of this video, which is dealing with the question of which service is the best to join. And again, I'll say it again, it's just hands down Darko's longer term service for the reasons that I mentioned. It's not because short-term trading is bad or anything like that, or it doesn't work. It certainly does. That's not it. It's because longer-term trading is easier for learning how to read price action. Okay? And that's really a really important point to understand. Okay? Longer-term trading is just easier for learning how to read price action. And you absolutely must become proficient at reading price action and the language of the markets and everything that goes with it, whether you're wanting to trade long-term or short-term. It doesn't matter. Okay, and all of this is, of course, what we teach in our videos within our members' site. And these videos should be viewed multiple times. So when you join our service, please don't try to take shortcuts. Okay, you're just hurting yourself. If you haven't seen any success yet in your past, or kind of sketchy success or up and down movement, make a commitment to yourself to do it right this time. Okay, we want your success just as badly as you do, and that's good for everybody. I want to say one more thing on the topic of short-term trading. I've talked a lot about the value of learning to trade by first learning, taking on the longer-term swing trading approach that Darko teaches. But please understand that what I've said in this video is by no means meant to put down short-term trading, if that's what you want to do. I'm just telling you what I believe is the very best, most efficient way for you to get up to speed in the shortest possible time. Learn about the analytical approach on higher time frames first, and then you can make that adjustment. Trade any style that you want, long term, short term, whatever it is. Okay, and as I said before, what Darko has done in terms of performance has brought my thinking around when it comes to learning how to trade in the best way. Okay, that's the real key thing. It's just I'm talking about learning here, not really how you ultimately want to trade, but learning. And I think he's done a great job of this. And when you look at what he has done and what he provides, all you can say is this: results don't lie. His results have been positive and consistent every year since he became our lead coach back in 2017. So there you go. We'd be so very honored to have you be part of our trading family in 2024. You have both Darko and I here to help you out along the way. We don't want anyone left behind or feeling overwhelmed or stuck or nobody cares. It's not like that at all. Do go through the content, but if you're stuck or you need some help, say so. Just let me know and we'll get things cleared up for you ASAP. Okay? I've just given you some information that I genuinely and deeply believe in that I know will help you. And if you need to contact me, do it. All right, I'm always open to answering whatever questions that you might have, so please don't hesitate to contact me. So it really comes down to this. Everything that you want to change in your life, not just trading, anything else that you want to do, starts with one thing, and that one thing is action. You know, without action, nothing happens. I think we all know that, right? How can you become a golfer if you never pick up a golf club, or say you want to lose weight? How can that happen if you keep sitting around watching TV and doing nothing but eat, right? That's not going to do it. And it's the same way with trading. Nothing changes with your trading if nothing changes with your trading. That's about it. I mean, such a simple, but it's such a profound statement. Okay? Nothing changes with your trading if nothing changes with your trading. I love that. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for listening in. I really appreciate it. And on behalf of Darko and Forexmentor, we'd like to wish all of you and your families a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and the very best year ever for 2024. Thanks so much.